This is my weekly analysis, and right now, let's start from gold. I only trade three pairs, so let's start from gold. Gold, I'm looking for price to come back to a discount area, and this area is what stood out to me the most because this area was a previous support area, but now it was broken. So it was a previous resistance area, but it has been broken, and I'm looking for price to support from here. So I'm looking for price to come down and react from this. So once I see a reaction from this is the higher time frame, by the way. So this is the 4 hour time frame. Yeah, this is the 4 hour time frame. So when I see a reaction from here, let's say this is the premium, this is the discount of this whole move from here. So this is the previous support area that has been broken, or previous resistance area that has been broken. So I'm looking for it to now turn to a support, and it's sitting right above the premium area. So what I'm really looking for is that there was going to be a retracement. So maybe today, Monday, there's going to be a retracement today, and the retracement might come here, but I'm only going to take this retracement sell if we are in New York, because right now price is in Asia, and I've I've added to my rule that I'm not going to be trading gold and US oil during any period apart from New York PM, so New York section. So that's one of my major rules. So I'm looking for gold to sell down into this discount area. So during New York, when I go down to the 15-minute time frame and I see a really good sell setup, I'm going to be taking that sell setup, and will be looking for price to push down into a discount area. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. But right now, that's what I'm looking at on gold. So on the US oil, um, so right now, you see, the last week price pushed from here and we came out. This was the high. So I thought price was going to retrace because I thought this was the final destination of this whole move. But looks like I wasn't seeing the previous resistance here, because this is an other block right here, and it was responsible for this resistance here. So that's the value of the resistance. So now this was the destination. As you can see, price is currently reacting from this place, pushing down. So what I'm looking for right now is a solid, let's say a solid market structure shift on the 15-minute time frame, like a solid market structure shift on the 15-minute time frame. And essentially this is what the market structure is going to look like for me to buy. Let's say we have price, okay, sorry, let me delete that. It's currently raining, so we have price going up like this, we come up, react from here. So I want a break, so that will be breaking this structure right here. I want this break, test this break, and I'll be entry here, and let's say I didn't enter from here. I might wait for price to just break this like this, confirming the trend to a bearish trend. Then after breaking this, we might retrace back here. We might not, but the ideal entry for me is going to be, since we are reacting off of a higher time frame resistance, the ideal entry for me is going to be a test into this one. So this is price going, and this is indication that we are fitted bearish, and this is a retracement back into this area. So after this retracement, any push, any structure that pushed and like that push below this, that might be my first entry, depending, but everything depends on how I'm feeling. If this happened during the New York AM section, like, so I might take that trade, but I might not even take any trade tomorrow. Let me see, is there even news? No, I'm not sure. I checked the news and everything. Where's my first factor? So uh, So we have yes news, but this is not like a very good news. So yeah, I don't think maybe that should be. So I'll be looking to trade the trade around 9:30 to 10 p.m. So if I see that setup during around that time, so that's what I'll be looking to take on this thing. And what I'll be doing is just a 50% retracement of this whole move. Like I'll just be looking for price to come back to discount. So if I enter around here on the this is the forward time frame, so it might not be like a really solid move, but if this structure that I'm looking for, if it happens around here and I enter, I might be taking my profit inside this fair value gap right here, or inside this breaker block, this 4 hour breaker block right here. So that might be my next target for price to continue high or something. But that will be, I will not be, my take profit will not be anything higher than this. I'm not going to go above unless. So after I take my profit here, I'm going to just wait. And there's something I noticed about myself recently is that when I'm in a trade and I have a winning trade, instead of me to just wait for another this setup, I want to jump into a trade. Like when I have a winning trade, I just want to predict the market next and just jump into a trade and probably lose. Like so, last week I had like a 1 to 6 hour good trade. So let's say I had 1 to 6 hour good trade, but I lost another two trades trying to catch this retracement here instead of me to just wait it out and see what the market is doing. So that 1 to 6 end up turning into 1 to 4. So I think that's something that's affecting my profitability too. So that's something I'm going to be working on. And yeah, that's my analysis on the US oil. Let's check the GBP. So this GBP throughout last week, the price action was really foggy and something. So like I really didn't have a solid win last week because if you did my video, we broke this trend and I wanted price to come back here and react from here, and I thought it was going to be a 2 day thing, but it took the whole last week candle for price to just get here. So I'm still selling. I'm still going to be selling GBP USD, GBPJPY. I'm still going to be selling. So because we are reacting from this, so I'm still going to be selling. On Friday and Thursday, I sold here because of this reaction. I thought this was going to be the tap, but it came back also stopped me out like twice. So I lost like two trades trying to short this, even though on Friday I saw a clear buy setup, but because this was tapped in, I was like, let me not trade against my higher time frame, higher time frame setup. So on the higher time frame, look at this sell setup is still forming. It's still the same thing as this. It's this same thing, price going up, down, up, and we have a push. So this push right here, this is it here. This is the first push that broke this right here, and this retracement, this is it. We are retracing back here. So this now, this is what I'm trying to, I think the best distance for me is wait till like we break this other block right here. If we break this other block, then I'll be looking for sales. Like that's a real confirmation. So I think that's what I'll be waiting for. I'm waiting for price to come and break here, and once it breaks down, this other block is around this here. So once we break, and I'll take the sales, and I have all this trendline liquidity. I have all this trendline liquidity here, so I'll be targeting. I think my take profit is going to be around here and here. So with that, I'll try to make the most out of this trade, but let's just see how it goes. So that's my analysis for next week, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So on GBPJPY, I'm bearish. On the US oil, I'm not fully bearish. I just want a bearish. I just want to sell to like a 50% discount. I want to sell to discount, and after selling to discount, I don't really know what the market is going to do yet. So I'm just going to wait and see what the market does. And on gold, I'm still super bullish, so that's where I'm looking for price to retrace back into this discount, and I'm looking for price to react. So still the same thing on gold. If we have, let's say we are coming down and price tap here reacting, I need something I can take something of like a double bottom reversed also. Once you have a double bottom and we close above this high right here, we close above this here, so I'll look to take a trade, and I'll look to take a trade here like this. Or if we just close above this high, then we'll be coming down reverse. Once I see a solid reverse pattern, then I'll take the buy. So yeah, we're going to see exactly what happens together. And if you really enjoy this, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you giving that subscribe button. See you guys when next I see you. Goodbye.